Hello to you, and welcome to another episode of Project Ozone 3 Mythic Mode. How are you guys doing today? How's life? In between the episodes, I have been gathering some resources. I went to the nether, I sifted some netherrack, and now we're going to continue sifting. We want seeds, especially sugarcane. Oh, and yeah, some hemp seeds, obviously. Although not for the reason that you would think. Did we get any sugarcane? Really? Okay. Oh, some of them fell here. Yes, this one is sugarcane. Lovely. Working is not a thing. It's fine. I can wait. Another thing that I did in between the episodes is that I reassembled our mob farm. And so far it hasn't exploded. It's just 1 block wide, so nothing can see you except baby skeletons. And the reason that I did that is that we need ender pearls. And we need a lot of them. Probably the main reason that I should have done that was this. The drop of evil. For some reason we get wither skeletons. Also, the stupid sugarcane is taking ages. Maybe we should sift more. We can compost leaves, that is good. The main reason that we want sugar is to start making our mob farm. We need to make some vector plates. Yeah, wither skeleton. And he dropped the skull. Awesome. Yeah, this is not really working and I need tons of sugar, but there seems to be a far better way of getting it. I did manage to get some beetroot seeds from reward pack. That should give me red dye. Perfect. We just need 1 red wool. That's it. Yeah, literally. We just needed the market. So for the moment, be safe over there. Oops, and this is exactly what we want. 2 RAKs. You would expect that beets are also going to give you sugar, but apparently not. We just make the cooking pot, or whatever the hell it's called, and voila, tons of sugar. So that takes care of the sugar. Now we need to start making some slime balls, and since this is 1.12 exactly, we're going to have rice slime balls. It's a very good thing that we have no shortage of bones, and I believe we got some rice. No? Oh, rice, yes. Well, it's not a huge supply of rice, but this should be enough for us. Oh, it gives you 4. Awesome, definitely enough for us. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to make an engineer's hammer, and this is why we needed hemp. We are going to try and make 2 alloy kilns. Amazing, we can. And what we're going to use it for is to try and make some red alloy ingots. Normally, if you want to make them in order to make the compound itself, we are going to need 8 redstone. With this one, it's a bit cheaper. I just realized we would be able to upgrade the furnace because we don't have any building blocks. We need ender pearls. Do you give me 2 or 3? Okay, we're good in this furnace. And I even like the color. Well, it's not super fast, but I believe there's also an upgrade. That's not gonna happen. Yeah, it's fine. It's fast enough. The way that I want to set up the mob farm is that I want it to have an internal space of 9 by 9, which I'm hoping our vacuum hopper is going to cover that area. No? Oh, redstone signal again. Yeah, it should. And just in case you're wondering, this is how you would make a redstone block. I also want it to be a bit elevated so that we would be able to have storage underneath. And this is going to be the center, where we're going to have the mob masher. Oh, we're out of dirt. Awesome. That is perfectly fine. I have an awesome dirt factory. Only 1. It's fine. Make me more. Just a bit. Do we have anything here? Oh yeah, normally I would love to have a row of mob mashers, but since we're poor, we're just gonna go with the 1. And if you go with the 1, it's very cheap. Can we have some looting? Oh yeah, well we just need 10. And I know, it turned out beautiful. So our fancy mob masher goes over there. One thing that I forgot to check is that if I have the hopper over here, are you gonna collect everything? Oh, redstone again. The idea was that I'm going to have a redstone block anyways because I wanted to block the light. So we put you over there. If I drop something... Ooh, that's not great. What if I put it on the top? Before we manage to get conduits, it's going to be very difficult to gather the items, but I don't think we have any other choices. So are you gonna collect everything, hopefully? Even on the corner? Yeah, we're good. And operational. This just feels a bit stupid. I'm in the mob farm, I'm removing torches, and it's nighttime. So, good news. We do have mobs inside. Oh, we have plenty of mobs inside. So, looting, a block of redstone. We're operational. I love that sound. Holy, we're getting tons. I made the diamond chest for the moment. And most importantly, the drop of evil. We run. We are getting mobs. That is perfect. Not very fast. Well, just in case I mess up anything, we have an extra drop of evil. We have sugar. Life's good. But last time that we were playing this mod pack, there were transfer nodes. This time, I can't really see them. We need to extract the loot because otherwise it's gonna pile up. So maybe we should use some translocators. Ooh, these are... expensive. For the moment, 1 translocator. And again, for the moment, translocate items into this chest. So that we just have a buffer, that's it. Oh, glowstone would have helped. Artifact loot bag. What? Oh, okay. Pure darkness. Despite what I thought, the hopper is going to let through light, and I didn't know that. You see, now we are not getting that many mobs. We are getting them, but very slowly. Which is perfectly fine, because now we need to work on the filtering, because this is not sustainable. Where do I hold them? And in order to do that, I believe what we're going to need is an alloy smelter. unless there is another recipe. There is no other recipe. That's it. And honestly speaking, it doesn't look that horrifying. I was going to say maybe this is a good way of getting some grains of infinity, but no, this is very slow. One of the items that we get from the loot bags is fire water. Yes, this guy, which I think we can just put it over there. Not like that. I'm so confused where to begin, but on a very positive note, in order to make the simple alloy smelter, we just need 3 pieces of grains of infinity. Oh, okay. Well, I made the grainy capacitor, so we just needed 2 more. We also need to make a few gears, so we're going to need a gear cast. And that's not how you do that. Maybe a stone gear? Yes, that works. We also need to have a bit of electrotin ingots and some of this void metal. Oh, that is easy. And we have downstone. I made it by accident. Yeah, that gives us the void ingot, and the rest is just a crazy amount of crafting, I guess. If I have not done any miscalculations, which there's always a chance that I have done that a lot. Not a lot, maybe a bit. Ooh, I'm missing 1 electrotin. Just the 1. Yeah, we got it. The quests are not going to count because we're missing something from the mob farm, but for the moment it's fine. We just need a simple power furnace. My bad. We're going to need 2 of them. 1 more simple machine chassis, and the alloy smelter. Lovely. It doesn't need a capacitor, that's awesome. Is there like a very cheap and garbage generator? Yeah, actually there is. We make the smoky quartz, and then we smelt it. That gives us the other quartz from actually additions. So I can have my iron casing and maybe the generator? Yes, that is a quest. Lovely. The only thing which is incredibly important for me at this very moment is to get some conduits. Then we are going to think about the speed upgrades. Oh, and most importantly, this stupid thing. It's not that bad. It's just that I'm going to need more zinc. It's from sand. Okay, we have sand. I just need 12 ingots, I think. I'm missing 1. Okay, I'll sift a bit more. A very important disclaimer. Don't ask me how, but in order to make the battery, you're going to need sulfur. And I had sulfur, and I have no idea where I got it. Maybe a reward bag, but that's not even in the JEI. Maybe a mob dropped it in the nether. Magma cube, blaze. In any case, I have no idea. Oh, we need a drawer, and voila. The drawer controller. That's not a quest. Oh, it is. We want you to be over there, roughly. What the hell? I don't know what that is. Anyways, that part is being taken care of. We have pulsating iron, 12 of them. The only thing remaining is to get some conduit binders. That's probably too much. I know you're not Grout. I'm also not Grout. We have something in common. Lovely. We have some conduits. We need way more. Well, I guess we have answered where we're getting the sulfur, because this is the loot chest. Also, I have installed the drawer. The item transfer rate is garbage. It's like 4 per second, so we can't really handle everything at this very moment. I am trying to sort out the filtering system, which is going to take some time, but I did also manage to find a better recipe for the electrical steel. Normally, you're going to need coal dust, but if you mix steel with silicon, you still get the same result. And silicon is easy. Yeah, that should give us a few upgrades. I have more steel, don't you worry. It has been a while later, and yes, we finally have a fully functioning mob farm with all the sorting system that we need. And yes, we have a teeny tiny bit of a problem. I personally believe this is a huge milestone, and we were successful. These are all the items that I'm keeping. Some of them are there just for symmetry purposes, otherwise we don't really need them. But this time I'm keeping some of these spells from the Graveyard mod, and if you want to put them inside a drawer, you have to use a hopper. You can't right click them in. But this is great, we're getting tons of resources, tons of food, everything, even obsidian. Just before we progress any further, there is one more thing that I need to do. The atomic reconstructor. The thing is, if I remember this correctly, can you convert it? Thank you. Yes, as I was saying, if we put this on our sword, which I have no idea how to do that, but if you do manage to put it on your sword and not struggle like me, it's going to increase damage by a lot. So makes all the damage magic and also increases piercing damage. Lovely. This is something that I would have forgotten. But moving on, last time that we were playing Kappa mod, I had only one regret. Magnetic craft. We never used it. Well, we did use it, not the way that I wanted. Before we can progress, I need to do some sieving, and I noticed that the pizza is going to be very beneficial. I think it does give you haste. The problem is that I'm not really hungry. We jump. Yes, I'm hungry. This is going to be faster. I don't know why. I have been sieving a lot, and I do really mean a lot. But I have been thinking, what if we make some haste potions? Pizza gives you haste for around 10 seconds. There is a redstone apple which also gives you haste for 12 seconds. We're not gonna talk about the carrots because I don't know how to make them. I don't even remember. But there is a mechanic from Reliquary. Everything else is gated for us, so this is the only option we have. If we make a cauldron, I love cauldrons. I already made a pestle and mortar, so we would be able to make the potion essence. We need some vials and some wort. I have never made a potion with this, so I have no idea if it's gonna work. We do have wort. Somewhere. Yes, there. Does it need heat? Did something happen? Do I have to right click? Do you need fire? As a person who loves cauldrons, I have no idea why I was struggling with that, but basically the only thing that you have to do is that it does require a fire source. You just add the ingredients, right click with the vials, and pick up your potion. Is it still gonna burn? I don't know. But we do have a few haste potions. I'll try. This should be like way faster. Yeah, cause the pizza was haste 1. This is haste 2. Oh, these are item collectors on top of chests. They pick up the garbage. This is amazing for sieving. You know, in this kind of mod packs, you fix a problem, then you run into a new one. The furnace is garbage. I have to wait hours and hours and hours just to get the ingots that I want. So I have been thinking maybe we should start getting the zenith furnace. So what I'm doing is that I'm converting some glowstone into endstone. You just need lava and glowstone, that's it. And now what we want to do is to make a few more cobblestone generators, which does require cobblestone. Yes. This is so that I don't have to fill the hoppers all the time with cobblestone. As for the other cobblestone generators that we have, it has been a long time that we would have been able to upgrade them. Here is iron. That should be a quest, yes. Is it just me or the smelter is slower? It takes ages to solidify. There was a mod called Tinker.io, but I can't really find it. Well, for the moment I have my blocks. Let's try to upgrade it. That's not how you do that. I thought gold is just go. Oh, that wasn't gold. It's fine. We stick with iron. It's a bit faster, nice. So that takes care of endstone. The other item which is very important is obsidian. You just put water on top of a barrel of lava, that's it. And just in case you're wondering, yeah, we're gonna kill the wither. And no, it's actually a terrible idea. Because in this mod pack we do have a mod that whenever you kill the wither, mobs are going to do more damage to you. And if you guys remember when we were playing Kappa mode, any mob could have one-shot us. I don't know, we killed like 1 million withers, so yeah. That's not gonna be enough draconium. 12 pieces. What I want to be able to do is to make some draconium infused obsidian. We don't really have to sift for glowstone, it's everywhere. Out of reach. Oops. Uh-oh. I vein mined too much. I just did a very rough calculation and it does seem that in order to make a fully encased wither cage, we need around 100 draconium dust. Which unfortunately is not something that is going to happen because you need millions of endstone. And I'm really tired of sieving, so what we're going to do is that we're going to finish this patch and then we're going to go to the roof of the nether. Yeah, we got like 45 more, that gives us 11 more, which is nothing. It's fine, we're halfway there. What did I miss? Yep, exactly 51. We can convert some of our food to a better food. We can even make it better. And I'm going to bring some golden apples. I was gonna say if we run into lava, we're screwed. Oh, this gives you fire resistance. I forgot. Yeah, I could have just blocked it. Yeah, just as I thought. It's flat bedrock. So you can't really cheese it like you do it in vanilla because the roof has to be 2 blocks thick. And yes, I misplaced it. Actually, I misplaced everything. Something like this should be fine. I'm basically cutting corners, so we don't have this column over here, so explosions can't get out. Instead of having a roof, we're using bedrock. And we are left with 10 blocks, which I don't know how to use them. It doesn't really matter if he hits me, it's important he doesn't get out. Let's hope for the best. I'll be honest, I'm scared. He's stuck. It's going well. Die, you stupid idiot. Thank you. It does give you supremium, not the star. Where's the star? Oh, it's there. Yes. We had 6 more skulls. Let's get 2 more stars. And try not to die. Oh, you have minions, jerk. Also, yes, you might notice that his health is increasing every time. Who's suffocating? I don't want to know. We just go home. I upgraded one of the furnaces to Zenith, and as usual, you get an upgrade kit for the second one, so we have 2 of them. But this is amazing because it will smelt 1 item every single tick. You see? It's amazing. And slightly crazy. The issue is that by the time I finished everything, well, we don't need it anymore, but we need it in the future, so why the hell not? But let us get back down to business. One of the things that we are going to need is the factorizer from thermal expansion. And it's been such a long time that I forgot where I left everything. One of the things that we are not allowed to do in this mod pack is to use the crafting table in order to make blocks. Apart from the redstone block, but that's a different story, obviously. So what we are going to need is a factorizer. I'm not really sure if this requires power or not. I don't think so. No, you don't. Awesome. And why the hell do I needed it? Well, that is a very good question, because you cannot put tungsten inside the Tinker Smeltery. That is titanium. And the only solution is the factorizer. We just needed a bit. And since some of the items that I want to craft require the double tungsten plate, well, this is the only recipe for now. Most of the sieving and the furnace and everything was to make a few blocks from magnetic craft. This is a solar panel, and it looks amazing. And yes, it doesn't work during the night, even though we have so many stars. That one is very bright. And this dude over here is the grinder. I believe this is the correct cable, but we are not going to know that until morning. Oh, it's midnight. Anyways, I personally believe that the magnetic craft machines are incredibly cool. Look at the conveyor belt. And I don't really remember, but I think there was also a robot arm. Yeah. Oh, it's called inserter. I should not put these here. They're gonna scare me very soon. I don't really know how the inserter works. Do I have to select something? No. Shift? No. There is a book, but I'm lazy. Okay, I figured it out. I had to read the book, and yes, the book does require a magnet. It's not that expensive, but that was weird. It can only take items from the front, and it can only deposit it in the back. So we wanted to pick up from the conveyor belt, and you might notice these dots. This is the front, and obviously the chest is the back. So for example, if we put some gravel and some sand on the conveyor belt, it's gonna pick it up. But only 8 at a time. Well, there is a speed upgrade, which the book said you can only use one of them, maybe a bit faster. I don't know. There's also a stack upgrade. That's hopefully not a shulker box. I do have a feeling it's just a chest. Nothing special, yeah. So instead of picking up 8 items, it should just take, yeah, 1 stack. Very cool. I like that. And I'm really sorry that we don't really have a base, but what can you do? I need blocks. But the use of this guy is that it's going to make us gravel and sand. It's not that bad. It's really not that bad. I'm really beginning to like magnetic craft. It even has a miner. On the subject of building a base, we have 2 choices. Living on an oak platform for the foreseeable future until we unlock a mod which is going to give us a few blocks. Or we go with some of the blocks that we can already make. Not all of them are going to be easy. For example, this is a block of downstone. But it's cheap, I just have to upgrade the smeltery. And I guess if we go with downstone, we don't use electrum, we use constantan. Maybe. But let us face it, I'm really trying hard not to use hempcrete, but there is a very high chance that I'm going to do that. You can't really find anything more beautiful in the JEI. But in the meantime, one of our goals is to gather as many RAKs as possible. You know, we still want to get flight and we have 3 stacks and 16 RAKs. That's not much. I should be able to claim a bit more, that's 10. And that was it. Okay, but if we come to the Ioda quest line, there's plenty that we can do. The first one is going to be the workbench. Thank you, thank you. And I think this is something that you guys remember. Every single armor piece. Ah, the boots are different. Fine by me. Is that a quest? I did make the leather tunic. You don't count? I don't know why it didn't count it at first. But here's the thing, last time we only made 2 sets, this time we try to go with 3. I mean, if we have more leather, maybe even 4, there should be a way of making leather. That works. Yep, we're going to have 4 sets of armor. How do we upgrade it? Copper? The main reason that I'm making different sets is that just in case we were interested in some aesthetic armor. Blocks of coal. Well, then again, maybe 4 sets was a very bad idea. Yeah, it was really a bad idea. We're out of coal. But since I really want to have some RAKs, we're going to upgrade one of them as much as we can. And I'm very happy that I have already made the alloys. I have finally reached iron, and I think we would be able to go until black quartz, because the next one is going to be boron, and well, we don't have boron. I don't even know where to get it. Oh, it's an ore. Well, it has been a while, and it's also not my favorite mod, so why would you remember that? But for some reason, you upgrade your iron armor to lapis and get less defense. Then you make it slightly worse with bronze, which looks exactly the same as copper. And I kind of forgot about the black quartz, but we're good. Don't you worry. Yeah, this is literally as high as we can go. So the main question is, how many RAKs? 100. It has been a while that I made that grass patch, and unfortunately I'm not getting any passive mobs. Wait a minute. Oh, I got a cat. 2 baby cats. And I don't have any fish. Okay, but you get the point. I need a cow. I realized there is something called a hunting dimension, so maybe we should go there. I have some feathers. We just need to make a few arrows, that's it. We need 14 blocks, we can make 16, that is fine. And since I need to extend the platform, an unbreakable wand is not a bad idea. Once we have progressed further into the pack, what I'm going to do is that we're going to set up waystones or other means of transportation between dimensions. So at this very moment, it doesn't really matter where we place the portals, because later on we're going to change it anyways. Bello. Also, I don't really remember, but I believe you need to have a vanilla sword in order to open the portal. Yeah, that was correct. And apparently you also have to press shift. Charged creep? Oh my goodness, this was a bad idea. Stop moving, you jerk. We need some night vision and some decent food, as well as some golden apples. Oh, and this was the wrong sword. This should give us night vision for, yeah, 10 minutes. That stupid creeper is still there and it's still dark. I was under the impression that we would be able to find passive animals here. That dude is still following me. Oh, we want that. We really want that. That's the golem. The key to all of my problems. We just have to kill it. Oops. Or don't kill me. Yep, we have him. That was the quest. Yeah, now everything is counting. Lovely. Also, I have to kill you. I'm sorry. The quests are still counting. And trust me, it has been a while. It's a very terrible idea. I just want to see if there are villagers. And I'm out of blocks. It's fine. There are blocks. And yes, there are villagers. You see? Exploration pays off. Oh my goodness. I hit the jackpot. Oh, this is the house that you cannot take anything from. Anything that you... I can break that one. Yeah, but the rest I don't think we can break. Hello, handsome. Yeah, coffee machine we cannot take. Oh, it's like that for every single house. Well, I'm happy that we found this place. I just have to get back down. I have ender pearls. We're good. Now that we're back, how many REKs did I get? 10? No. Oh, far more over here. 45. I had to come back to the hunting dimension and I'm wearing armor. This is Mano Steel. We do get Mano Steel from our mob farm and the recipe for the armor has not been changed. So it was easy. Yes, I wanted the core. Also, Mano Steel is a decent armor. It's like iron. We can also enchant it. Maybe. Bello. This should also unlock embers for us. Yes. Ancient Codex. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's also a good time to wrap up the episode. Thank you so much for watching and I hope you enjoyed it. Actually, before we wrap up, one thing that I wanted to mention at the end of the last episode was that you can add one more row on top. I forgot. I'm sorry. Bye bye.